Hello friends, and I'm back with another video, and I am a little frustrated at the moment just with a couple of things. Basically the last couple of weeks Roxy hasn't really been eating that great on Lily's Kitchen. Now, we kind of noticed that before we gave them to my mum and my dad for the weekend. She had been acting a wee bit weird with her food and has been acting that way ever since. I thought about adding another flavour of wet meat into their food, into their diet, but that doesn't seem to have an effect on her. She has been eating, she hasn't been eating, it's kind of been on and off, but the last couple of days she has not been eating at all, and I am so frustrated because I'm all for Lily's Kitchen. Lily's Kitchen is great, we love it, the dogs love it, well, Pixie loves it, she's got no problem at all with eating, so she's fine on it. My problem here is the first pot, Miss Roxanne, and I'm afraid that I'm going to possibly need to look into something a little bit different for her. I've tried different things, I've tried just giving her biscuits, I've tried giving her different flavoured wet meat. I've opened up a big tin of like the campfire stew, which has got like venison in it and salmon, so you know that's a completely off flavour from what she's been getting, and she's just not interested at all. Like, she'll walk up to her bowl, look at it and then walk away. Yesterday, or the last 2 days, sorry, the last 2 days I have gave them breakfast normal time, gave them dinner normal time. Roxy has left and not touched her breakfast yesterday and never touched her dinner last night, and it's been the same for the last 2 days. I tried giving her just dry biscuits in with the Ruffle Snuffle that we got for Pixie's birthday, and she did eat them, but that was at like 10:30 at night, and that was basically a hassle to try and get her to eat them. So I thought I would just put dry biscuits in a bowl this morning for her to see if she could eat them, because I kind of gave up giving her wet meat because the wet meat dries out by the time she goes to her bowl and I have to throw it away, so it is a waste. So I thought this morning I would give her just the organic chicken and vegetable bake dry foods, and that was still sitting in the bowl, and it's now lunchtime, so I've now got rid of them, and she's had again nothing. So I'm not going to give her anything, and I'm going to wait until dinner time. I do have my mum coming over, and we are going to go to Pets at Home, and we are going to look for something different. I have something in mind, a different brand. I'm not saying I'm leaving Lily's Kitchen altogether just yet, but I have to have Roxy eat, and I can't have her not eat because then she vomits. Pixie's absolutely fine, aren't you, dear? She's been eating no problem on Lily's Kitchen, so she's going to need to finish off what we have. But Roxy, on the other hand, as you can see, is being a little fuss pot. So I do have a brand in mind. I'm quite reluctant to change, but I think I'm going to need to. We've been on Lily's Kitchen for like over a year now. It's the longest we've ever been on a brand of food. We should be awarded for that. But I do have a brand in mind. Don't know if it's going to work. Don't know what flavour to go for. Don't know what size of kibble to go for. I have no idea how this is going to work. I don't know if it's going to agree with them. It's a kind of risk I'm going to take with Roxy, but I just need her to eat, and for some reason I feel as if she's sick of what she's been getting and she's bored, which I do believe dogs do get bored. You know, vets do say, oh no, dogs eat, they eat anything, and they eat anything that gets put down to them. Well, not my two are fusspots, and they have been sick of different flavours. They've got bored, which is why we alternated the grain-free Lily's Kitchen from like chicken and duck in the morning and lamb at tea time, and then we would next month go on to Woodland Walk, which was the venison, and we would try different flavours then, which worked out well until we obviously got on to the organic range. And the organic range is the only one flavour of dry kibble, so you know, it's only chicken and vegetable bake, which is why I was alternating the wet meat. But I'm going to try and wean them off of the wet meat and put them on to dry only. Don't know how that's going to go. I think if Roxy has a different flavour of biscuit that's completely off of what she's been getting, then I feel as if she could eat dry, because she can eat treats. I brought out the treat bags yesterday and they ran up to me because little Misty was over yesterday and she had an emergency trip to the vet. So we gave her a wee treat just to try and get her to eat something and, you know, kind of, you know, excite her up a wee bit from being at the vet and being traumatised. Like my two ran over and thought, oh, I'm getting a biscuit, and I thought, no you're not, because you've not even eaten your breakfast or your dinner. So if they can eat a treat, they can eat their dinner. They're just being fussy. I've had a look in their mouth, their teeth is fine, her mouth is fine. She does have plaque around her teeth, but that's been there for some time now. Her breath does stink, but that's normal for her. So there's no really any changes that way, but I'm going to need to possibly try like a completely different flavour than what she's been getting. So I am going to Pets at Home this afternoon. Don't know what flavour, or I do have a brand in mind, but I don't know what flavour I'm going to go for. I'm trying to stay away from chicken because that's all they've been getting. So a completely different flavour from that. Don't know if it's going to agree with them. Might agree with them, might not, no idea. Going to only buy the dry food. I'm not going to tell you what it is just now. I want to wait and see if there is, if she eats. I'm going to wait and see if she eats it first before I do like a video on it or anything like that. But something needs to be done because I can't have her like not eat. Yes, so we will keep you updated. I will do another video after this just to kind of let you know how she's getting on, if it's working, if it's not, if I'm going to need to try something else. But we will keep you updated and keep you posted on our progress of that. It's something that I hoped I didn't have to do, but I'm going to maybe just need to accept the fact that I'm going to need to do it. Okay guys, so we will keep you posted. Give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment if you have any other suggestions, and as always, if you haven't subscribed already, please do, and we will catch you on the next video. Bye guys.